Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases. We are going to chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced and sneak peeked, and I'm basically going to let you know why I'm not going to buy any of this, I think. Is that true? I think I'm saving my money this week. Maybe not. How about you? I literally just landed. I am back from Las Vegas. I went to Vegas to go to Cosmoprof. I do have a vlog coming on my vlog channel about that, although I still haven't ended the vlog, but like, I'm here, I vlogged, something will be coming up. I had so much fun, and that is also the reason why we only had 3 videos this week. Last week I think I had 5. I think, but you know, you never know if there's any bonus videos coming or anything like that, and that's also the reason why I'm only having a lippy and some mascara and like honestly not that much makeup at all, because I went up at 3 a.m. to catch a 6 a.m. flight and I'm here, I'm alive. I was gonna say I'm thriving, but that would be an absolute blatant lie. So let me scoochie to the side and let's talk about the things for this week. I feel like we have to start with the Hershey Glamlite that quite honestly was like ninja sneak peeked and released last weekend after I had been filming and editing and even uploading my new makeup releases. They just announced that like, by the way, we're doing round 2 with like Hershey Kisses, or not Hershey, this time it's Hershey bars. I'm not the biggest fan of Hershey. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not my favorite chocolate, but they're doing a second collab and it came out on Sunday. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have this one. They usually send me things in PR. I have a cold with Glamlite. I am a little surprised at the pace that Glamlite has been picking up this summertime. It's been like 3 releases in a month, and I feel like that is a lot for any brand, unless you're Makeup Revolution or Colourpop. And even Colourpop is like, even they have been like not slowing it down, but like trying to like play it a little chill this summer. So I am a little surprised at the fast rate that this is going at, to be honest. But if I do really receive this in PR, I think that this is their way of doing like more neutral leaning palettes. I'll do something with it. This isn't the color story that's like 100% drawing me in, and I'm still reviewing that Rick and Morty palette, which honestly I quite enjoy. It's a lot. Glamlite usually has really good quality though. I will say the releases they've had last year and a half has been really nice. So I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. It's a lot. Oh, let's talk about the one thing that I actually am like, oh, I am definitely gonna buy this one. And this is the Give Beauty is coming out with the Feeling Cheeky Amplifying Blush Duo. These are 2 blushes. It's a satin and a radiant finish, 6 different colors, and I mean there is a yellowy orange there. This one is a customer that has taken the picture of this in the store. This hasn't been officially announced, but like, if a Sephora store has put out this product, I don't even think that like it's me sneak peeking or like ruining anything for the brand. Like, it's available in store. Some Sephoras have it out for purchase, so do with that information as you may. But yeah, I will definitely be purchasing the one that is the orange one, as long as it is that kind of a bright yellowy orange, because I love that. And I have been living for, oh, I have them here. I have been living for these, the bronzer duo and the highlighter duo. It's even what I have on my cheeks today. That's what I have on my cheeks today. I brought it to Vegas, the contour and bronzer duo, and then the highlighter one, this one. Those are the 2 that I only highlighter and the only bronzer that I brought to Vegas, because I really do enjoy them. So of course I'm super excited to be trying out this blush duo. I mean, obviously I really like what's going on right now. And this one, I do think that I will be sent this one in PR. Had I not been sent this in PR, I would be purchasing this. So if for one reason or another I won't, I will be purchasing this one. This is the Bella Beauté bar, the Sun and the Sea, the remastered palette. I talked about the sneak peek, I want to say last week, because Bella Beauté bar has really picked up like how their formula is. They had a good formula, but now they have an awesome formula, and I am so excited to be trying that formula out in this smaller palette, because this is an 18 pan palette instead of those like super big palettes that I've been doing as of late. So I cannot wait to be trying this one out. I love blues, I love like purples and berries, and there's some brown in here as well. This one is dropping in July, and you can use my code Angelica to get 10% off at Belly Beauté Bar. I will definitely be talking more about this one because I'm so intrigued to have their formula in a slightly smaller palette. This is something that I actually have downstairs. This is the new release from Fenty Cosmetica. This is a little sneak peek of the upcoming shades from our upcoming palette. You can use my code over at Fenty Cosmetics as well. You can always check all the things that I'm mentioning in these videos. They're always in the description box in the order that I'm mentioning them, and I will leave some links where you can find them. Some of my links are affiliated, meaning that I will earn a small commission if you shop through my links. Thank you so much if you do that. I also leave my codes down below in case you want to save some money, in case any of these products actually like pique your interest. But I do have this palette down below. And funny story, if you have been keeping up with Fenty Cosmetica Instagram, I actually left a comment at their Instagram a while ago, which is a very good hint at what this new release is. So they're actually announcing this today, Friday, as you're watching this. So I will put it on my Instagram so that you can see it. So if you're interested, do go to Instagram and check it out. It is launching, let me see when this one is launching. Hold. Oh, it doesn't say when it's launching, but I'm guessing it's launching next week. I was looking at this one at Sephora, but I was so confused. I didn't even put it in my loves list because I'm like, what am I looking at? What is this? What year is this? This is the Melt Cosmetics Glazed Skin Sheer Finishing Powder. This says that it is an all-natural, lightweight, buildable coverage, soft focus finish, blurs pores, fine lines and wrinkles, and a radiant glow. There is absolutely not a single product on earth that I can use that both gives a radiant glow and blurs my pores. That's just an oxymoron. So when I was looking at this, and also some of the promo pictures were showing these like powder compacts and they were like pouring oil on them, and I'm like, is it like oily, creamy? Like, what are you trying to sell me? Like, I am confusion when it comes to this product. And also, I am definitely not shade number 1. It is way too light. And I think I could be shade number 2, but shade number 3 is way too dark for me. And I also think that shade number 2 might be too light for me now that I have a tan. So I'm like, how sheer is it? Should I do 2 or 3? Because this one says it has a mineral clay to balance oil, but it moisturizes with jojoba oil. These are things that just don't go together. Either they have been able to like just do the biggest innovation of a lifetime and just figured something out, but I'm just like, what am I looking at? I need an intervention. I need to see this in store, or I need to see someone who has a similar complexion to me try this one out so that I can see what it is, because I don't need a powder. I really don't, but I'm intrigued. It's intriguing and not necessarily in a positive way. Colourpop has released some Instant Crush Cream Blushes. These are already available and you can use my code to get some money off. These look very cute. I will say none of these colors look perfect for me. I don't like pink cheeks. The most part, I don't like pink cheeks. I like warmer blushes. There is a peach here, but it is more of a peach, and I like something that's more either leaning a little bit more beige or leaning a little bit more on the yellow side, and this just seems like more of a just a peach, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that any of these colors are like perfect for me, but also this is a promo picture that's like the whole picture is pink leaning, so maybe I'll feel differently when I see them. I do usually get PR from Colourpop, so I'll see which color like looks the best for me if they send me these, and I'll save that one and give the other ones away. And if they don't send them to me, I'll probably end up ordering one eventually, because I am intrigued to try out this new formula. I think it's interesting. Colourpop is one of those brands that whatever formula is popular, they will come up with it. Liquid, cream, powder, putty, like they will have everything in every formula. I'm just like, when are they gonna come out with like liquid bronzers? Like, it's inevitable, right? It's coming. Like, we all know it's happening. I mean, the poofy highlighter thing, they still haven't done that, but I would not be surprised if like liquid things are next, because they have that liquid serum blush, but boy, that is such a bad formulation in my humble opinion. Maybe not so humble opinion, but it's like actually like lip gloss for your cheeks, and it's just an absolute no-go. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see how this one is. Hopefully I will have it to try out. There is also a thing, we don't talk about MAC a lot, but I feel like MAC is releasing something that's honestly kind of cute. And I'm not into zodiacs at all. I don't believe in the zodiac signs thingamajig, but I totally respect if you do. But they're coming out with the luster glass lipsticks in one shade for each zodiac sign. And I don't know if these are new shades or if they're like existing shades. That I actually don't know. Are these new shades or existing shades? I'm not 100% sure about that, but I will say the luster glass, there's also wow. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that I'm not sure if it's new or existing shades is because the highlighter that's in here is in Lightscapades, and that is an existing shade. So that's why I'm like, are they new or are they like existing? But the thing is, there are also some liquid shadows, but the luster glass lipsticks is an awesome formula. It is a creamy but not thick, glowy lipstick that's super comfortable and beautiful on the lips. And the Aquarius one, and again, I don't really care about these, but the Aquarius one does actually look a little like beigey leaning, a little yellow orange, and I'm like, I could be about that. So I don't know, depending on what color it is, I might actually pick that one up, because I'm like, I could be about that. Let me know, you're interested in this. Coming soon to their website and retailers. I don't hate it. I actually think it's kind of cute. And I'm excited that they are releasing everyone at the same time, because I know some people hate when they do these collections and they release one every month. I don't mind that, because I love having something to look forward to, but not everybody feels the way that I do. Nabla is doing their single shadows. We talked about this last week, but now we've been able to see a little bit more what this is about. And it seems like they're just coming back with their Liberty system, which is basically the one with like single shadows, and they're doing the same compact as they have been doing with those glitter quads. And honestly, and I've been saying that since those glitter quads came out, that packaging is so sleek and so beautiful, and I'm so excited. So you will be able to build your own quads, and everything is magnetic. And I think that it looks really pretty. There are some shades that are permanent, there are some shades that are coming out that are limited edition, there are some mattes, there are some duochromes, there are like different formulas. And honestly, I know that some people love building their own palettes. I do like that, but not as much as I used to do, if I'm gonna be honest. But I will say, Nabla actually did reach out to me and asked me if they could send this to me. I don't know if they're sending it all or if they're sending some. Let me know if you would like to see some swatches. Usually single shadows don't do the best, but maybe since this is such a new release, maybe it would be interesting, depending of course if they send me like 4 or if they send me all of them. But yeah, let me know if you're interested, because I want to be a resource and like help you in your purchasing decisions. So I want to like give some input since I am receiving this NPR. Speaking of eyeshadow, Kylie Cosmetics has come out with a new palette. Well, it's launching on the 12th. Is that not? I think it is launched. This is the classic matte palette. Honestly, I think this is a super smart release. A lot of people like a palette like this. I will say though, I'm wondering if Kylie Cosmetics as a brand is like changing with its owner, because I feel like this all matte classic palette would have fit a lot better with the KKW brand than with like Kylie Cosmetics, because I feel like Kylie Cosmetics used to be a little bit more hip and young. Like they used to have some colorful things, they used to have some like, but again, I like an all matte palette. I don't hate this release. Do I want it? No, but I don't hate it. Oh, Kylie Cosmetics is also coming out with some high gloss. It is a new ultra shine and comfort multi-dimensional shine and color in every glide. Oh, in one glide. Oh, wow. That escalated quickly. It's new gloss. New shades. Oh, I see it. So I guess there are new shades, but like an existing formula. But it seems like it's some shades that have been like tried and true that's been popular before, like Dolce K, Kylie, Mary Jo K is coming. Like some of these shades that used to be very popular in liquid lipstick is now coming in a lip gloss. And again, I think that if you have very popular shades, I don't think it's a bad idea to bring them out in more formulas. You don't have to go as crazy as like NARS and Charlotte Tilbury is, but like there's a middle ground there somewhere. I got tagged a lot in this one. I don't know what I'm showing you here because Profusion is releasing such big collections. Honestly, I have been seeing some of these. I don't go to Walmart a lot. We don't buy our groceries at Walmart, but we've been there a couple of times and I've been able to see like the Profusion stands. And when they release a collection, they release a collection. Like it's so many things. So they are doing a second, because I'm fairly sure they did a collab with Jurassic Park and now they're doing a second one. And it's just highlighters, lip balms, lip plumpers, mirrors, bronzers, setting spray, eyeliners, eyeshadow palette, lashes. And it just, the list just goes on and on and on. And I don't hate that they're doing round 2. I think I like round 1 a little bit more. The palette's just a little bit too big to be something that I like. It seems like it's half a neutral palette, half a rainbow palette, because there's like green, red, orange, yellow, blue. Like it's got all the elements basically. I think it's cute that some of the pans are shaped like dinosaur feet, because this is more merch than like makeup, and that's how I feel a little bit about Profusion. I know a lot of people are talking about their quality being so amazing, but I haven't yet been extremely attracted enough to the brand to want to dip my toes in. But I would love to hear what you think about this. And yeah, I think this is available at Walmart now if you're interested. Oh, I think we've seen more of the Patrick Ta things that are coming now. We talked about that there was a blush coming, and there seems to be 3 blushes coming, and there is like that plummy red that I showed you last time. There's a super bright pink, and I feel like all brands are releasing that super bright Barbie pink. I feel like Barbie pink makeup and Barbie the movie were they were both popular, but not necessarily because of each other, but now it's just the perfect storm as they're popular together. And I don't like pink home decor. I don't like pink shoes, bags, clothes, makeup. I like pink eyeshadow, but not lips, cheeks, any of that. So it's like the only color where I'm like, it's not my favorite. So I feel like I'm just a happy bystander, and I'm just happy for everyone else that loves pink and is just having so many fun things to choose from right now. But it's not for me. But I will say that like terracotta red blush, that like the middle, that's cute. That is cute. Do I need it? No. But it's very cute. There is a new concealer coming from Makeup Forever. It is the new addition to the HD Skin family. Say hello to the all-in-one under eye solution HD Skin Concealer. I feel like they have had this. Right? Did they not have this? Did we not have a Makeup Forever HD Skin Concealer? Because I feel like we've had that, right? There's a very vivid memory of me talking about this way back. I will say I love the new reformulated HD Skin foundation. It is beautiful. It was in my yearly favorites of last year. So if this concealer is even remotely like that one, I'm sure I'm absolutely gonna love it. I'm very excited to try this out. I do receive some PR from Makeup Forever, so if they do send me this one, I'm very excited and grateful. If they don't, I will still pick it up because I think I'm gonna love this one. I got tagged 2 million times in this, and I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I don't have a dog in this race. Maybe that's how I should say. And this is the new upcoming palette from Clarity Cosmetics. I think it's called Lost at Sea. And this is the front of the palette. It's having that little like, almost like a metal gem on it. Honestly, I think it looks pretty cool. I've never tried Clarity Cosmetics. I don't know if this will be the one, but on the inside, a lot of people were pointing out that they thought it looked very similar to Oden's Eye. And while I don't think that any brand is like owns a shape, I don't think that anyone is thinking that like, oh, Udensai is the only one that does their pants like this. Even though I will say I've never seen another brand that does their pants like this with the square with the little corners nicked off. I am sure, I'm a million % sure that they did not invent this. And I am even more sure that they did not invent the shape. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with this. I think for me, the thing that makes this be very similar to Udensai, and if I had just seen the inside like this and no one told me what brand is this, I would immediately have said Udensai, because it is the shape and the border. The border around, and also the border has like, it fills in that little spot where they've like nicked the corner, and that border looks exactly like all Udensai palettes. And I think it's just the two combined that makes it look like Udensai, because if you were to just do that kind of a border without the nicked corners, or if you were just to do the nicked corners without the border, I don't think anyone would have like added it up. But I think it's like when it's two of them together, it just becomes very similar to, well, basically every available Udensai palette. So I mean, and again, I don't think there's anything wrong with brands having similar. I don't think any brand owns like products. I've said that before. Sometimes brands just have similar packaging and there's nothing wrong with that. I just think that like as a brand, when you're doing something like this that is just so very similar to what another brand is doing, even though you're not doing something wrong, I think you're gonna have to be prepared that there's gonna be people that are like, hey, this looks very similar. And I heard that Klarity Cosmetics was like deleting comments of people saying that, and I don't think as a brand that you should be deleting comments at all. Do I think that? I'm sure there are special like situations where it's like warranted, if someone is threatening, if someone is like really rude to someone you're reposting, for instance. I really hate when brands do not delete rude comments when they're like reposting someone and like they leave rude comments to the person they're reposting on it. It's like, that's like, I don't like that. But overall, I think that criticism or constructive criticism towards the brand, deleting that, I don't know. I just never think that that is a good look. But overall, I mean, I think this looks good. But does it look like Udensai? Yeah. Do I think that's necessarily a bad thing? I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting to see what it is. Lost at sea. Udensai usually has more patterns and stuff on their palettes, usually a little bit more elaborated. So we'll see what this is about. I would like to hear your thoughts about it. I did not keep up with what was going on because, as I said, I've been in Vegas, I've been at Cosmoprof, so I have no idea what's been going on, if there's like more to the story. But if you have any opinions, let us know down below. This is a new collection from Glamshop in Poland. I know you really like when I mention when they have new releases. So they have a new collection, and this is the Holidays 70s? I have no idea. Again, this could be directly translated from Polish and maybe not make as much sense as it does in Polish. Oh, maybe it's like a holiday as like a summer holiday. Oh, that might make sense. So there is a gloss, a highlighter palette, some sponges, some like glitter creams, and 3 different eyeshadow palettes that seems to be ranging from pastels to neutrals. And Glamshop has really nice packaging, really nice eyeshadows, really nice formulas, especially their shimmers. So if you're living in Europe, I definitely think you should go in and look at their website. You can translate to English, and I am fairly sure that you can translate the currency at checkout as well, so that you can like, it's a little bit easier to understand. But yeah, they have very nice things, and if you like shopping for European indie brands, I definitely think you should check them out. There's also a sneak peek from Fenty Beauty, and it says, I'm a Fenty girl in a Fenty world. So immediately I'm thinking, with this picture that's all pink and with that text, I'm immediately thinking that they're doing something together with Barbie. Maybe they are releasing one of these, as I think that this is the packaging for their like velvet liquid lipstick. So I'm thinking maybe they're releasing that in like a pinky color or something, just like for like the movie. Again, I'm saying the Barbie craze is bananas. So honestly, I'm excited to see what this is about. We'll talk about it next week. Again, pink makeup, it's not my journey, but if it's your journey, you have, like I said, so many things to choose from right now. I bet this time will be so exciting for you. Let's also talk about this collaboration. This is between Beauty Creations and Louie Castro. I haven't met him, like introduced myself to him, but I'm fairly sure that he was at the Glamlite and Michaela Part 2 event, because I'm fairly sure that I saw him there and he was very glam in real life, and apparently they're doing a collab together. It seems like his color is purple. What do you think? What do you think? So there's like a bunch of things. There's like lip trio, shadow palette, like lashes. There's a bunch of different things. And I think it was like affordable-ish. It's $99 for the entire set. Honestly, big congratulations. This looks beautiful. I know my friend Heather Austin did buy this, so if you want to see a review and like some swatches and stuff, check out her channel because I know that she actually bought it. Let's see if there's anything that I want to talk about that's been like revealed since I started like filming, because that literally happens sometimes. Ooh, here we are, here we are. This is the Lisa Eldridge Makeup Velveteen Liquid Lip Color. These look beautiful. They're apparently dropping today as you're watching this, so if you're interested in this, do check it out. Lisa Eldridge has a tendency of selling out quickly, but these look very yummy. Do I want to try one of these? I might actually try one of these. I don't... Oh, this is supposed to be more of the kind of moussey, fluffy, non-drying velvet. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Are you interested in this one? Are you going to purchase one of them or all of them? I might want one of them. I want to see some swatches though. I'm going to do that. While I'm editing this video, I'm going to go and see some swatches, so I can see which one I want to pick up, if I can, because these sell out quickly. Okay, that was that. I'm sorry if this episode was a little shorter or if I seemed a little off, but I will be honest with you, I am very tired. Like I said, I had a flight from Vegas that was literally at 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I'm a little drained after being at Cosmoprof and hanging out in Vegas. And even though, of course, I never go out like clubbing, but still like not being at home and just taking in all of these impressions, it definitely left me both a little drained and a little overwhelmed, but I'm also super excited. So yeah, I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I hope your weekend is going to be absolutely fantastic, and I will see you again. Well, it's probably going to be on Monday for a new video. Bye!